they have a trade show. The advertising said 4 o'clock. I walked in here 5 minutes ago. This is my second cup of not hot coffee. Beating Joey in an aquascaping contest was easy. Tanner Serpa Designs is not going to be as easy. I feel like I got bum rushed. I feel a little betrayed because I don't have 4 hours to get excited, but I can get it over with. So it's time to get fired up. It's time to get my scape on. It's time to go hold it down, hold down the crown, and beat Tanner in an aquascaping contest. This should be good. I love the dude too. Like we're buddies, but so it's all in good fun, different styles, and we'll see how it goes.
They got branch rock, they've got gravel, they've got substrates, they got like
where is it all?
It's all hidden in the back there. Cool.
All right. I want to see it. All right, cool. I'm gonna go take a piss and get ready. Imagine what it's like to make a video and like you have no idea if anybody's remotely liking it other than like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. This is my universe right here. Like, thanks for being here. Thumbs up. Yo, Tanner's good, by the way. I whooped Joey in Chicago. Tanner is a good, like he has design chops. So I'm cheating by staring at all the wood first.
We did saltwater yesterday, and they did not have nearly the equipment to work with that we have up here. So, man, all kinds of crazy stuff. This is going to be good. This is two titans going head to head. Clearly, you know these guys, or you wouldn't be here. So, Dustin, it is the reigning champion from the last, what was the last Aquascape? Was Chicago or Dallas last? Chicago. I forget which one was the last one before we got shut down with COVID, but whatever one it was, Dustin won that FRESHWATER Scape-Off. So he is the defending champion with newcomer coming in, Tanner from Serpa Designs, who is known for terrarium, so it will be interesting to see what he does with his skates. So.
The craziest thing is the mix that is in front of us. This is the largest mix I've ever seen at an Aquashella. I mean, we're talking about between stones, different species of woods, we got everything, sands, gravel. I'm pumped up about this,
Husker do's, Husker don'ts. So up on stage here, I'm Peter from Reef News Network. You guys are freshwater people, obviously, so you don't listen to my podcast. But if you have saltwater tanks, maybe you do, and if you don't, then join in. Listen, find anybody in your podcast. Up here on stage with me is my good friend, Mr. Scott Crow from Fritz, and then also Ocean State Aquatics up in the beautiful ocean state of Rhode Island. We are going to be taking sides. Scott's going to be Team Dustin.
Team Dustin? Who's on our team? Team Dustin, baby!
That's okay, you know? If you want to just fanboy out, whatever.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna be, you know, every dynasty must fall.
Not today, baby, not today.
I'm gonna be Team Tanner, which, in my opinion, is the future, is the youth, is the energy. Who here is Team Tanner? Serpa Design. Oh, you're in trouble already. You are in trouble already. Alright, so just in a few minutes we're going to get started. It's noon right now. I think all our equipment's up here. I saw Dustin over here working you guys already, which unfair advantage. But you know, Tanner's a newcomer. He doesn't know the ins and outs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here in Aquashella Orlando, we are ready for returning champion Dustin from Dustin's FishTanks!
If you're into light clapping, that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, are you ready to rumble? YouTube legendary star, creator of all things terrarium, aquatic, and otherwise DIY specialist, king of Aquashella. If you didn't see his talk yesterday, then you have missed out on a key life lesson. Let's give it up for the new champion, Tanner from Serpa Design!
What's up, Serpa Squad? What's up, FishTank people?
All right, gentlemen. Oh, yeah. All right, Tanner, you just want to concede? All right, there you go. Switch sides. We're switching sides. Here's how it's going to go down, folks. We're going to let you decide how much time you want on this. All right, 25 minutes on the clock, so Here's how it's gonna go. When we say go, you guys have access to everything on stage. Even though stuff is left and right, I think everything's pretty evenly mixed. But if it's not, you can cross aisles, you can do whatever you want. Please no pushing, shoving, fighting, and please don't fall off the stage. You have your tank, you got 25 minutes to escape the tank. We will do applause meters. We have an official applause meter app for who the winner is. Gentlemen, are you ready? Dustin, you ready? Yeah. Scott, you ready?
Let's do this, baby.
Tanner? Yeah. All right. And in 3, 2, 1, Scape-Off!
We were talking about this, and we were told it was supposed to be at 4. Did you hear that? Yeah. So we got some stuff to do. We'll see you guys in like about 4 hours.
Well, all right.
Let's go.
Most interesting Scape-Off ever. Whoa, shoes off.
Are you guys alive? Let's do this, guys.
Boy. Just shoes in the crowd. Justin threw shoes in the crowd. Don't fight over them. Look at this. So,
right now, it is the choices, the top picks, the pieces of wood that they're going to use, what they're going for.
So, Scott, why don't you're a freshwater scrub masquerading as a coral guy. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what materials they're using here today?
So we got different types of dragon wood, we got celluloid, we got round stones, we got a great mix, we got different types of mapani, you got dragon wood, you got, looks like Malaysian drift. This is a pretty cool mix. This is the first time we've had it where there's this many Aquascape materials at an Aquashella.
It is, and you know, unlike the saltwater where you can really only do, most of saltwater scaping revolves around space or corals and things like that. You can really make some art here, especially when the price tags are still on the wood. I mean, that really adds a lot to, add some flavor, add some motion to the tank, so, but I don't have a knife or anything. Anybody got a pocket knife or something? Anybody got anything on them? TSA took mine. Dustin's an animal.
That's right.
We're methodical over here. We're spitting tanks. Come on, get it. What do you got? Oh, here we go. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Leave tags on, take tags off. Let's see if it cares.
Yo, shout outs to the sponsors on this. This is way hooked up, like getting to play in a rimless tank, whether y'all are watching or not. This is super cool. Planet Aquarium making some fly tanks.
Yeah, we got tanks by Planet Aquarium. We got Scape-Off materials by Caribsea and Pet World Experience.
These are Porsche Ferrari tanks, folks. These are not your $1 per gallon sale tanks. Like, you gotta check these out.
All right, so we're starting off already with 2 very different. Tanner, what are you using for your base material here?
Some mix of sand.
Some mix of sand, people. That's the technical term. Or if you look at the back closely, it says right on it, some mix of sand. So that's a brand name. What are you going for? You got something in mind? You've been thinking about this for weeks, preparing?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna let the things tell me what to skate.
That's it, baby. Let the wood talk to you. Let the sand talk. Let some kind of sand talk to you. All right, we got rock coming in on this side.
Picking and choosing right now, choosing those materials.
Scott, being you're representing Team Dustin, I'll rely on you. What's Dustin going for methodology? Prescribing to a school of design or a...
The only methodology I know of this is Dustin.
Dustin's.
I like to make angry scapes.
Angry.
Just like pointy and
the angry pirate scape.
like you couldn't get a hotel room last night at the Royale, or what is it? Where are we staying here? Where am I? Yeah, Gaylord Palms. Like you were to go to stay in line at 9 o'clock to get a hotel room and they told you they were full. That's the anger that this Scape is being brought with this morning. And I think it's going to do me well, honestly.
I mean, there's nothing better than a Scape done with hate and discontent.
This is a man on a mission, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all right, you got a mission. This is a man who's an artist, who's methodical, who's thinking through a process. You guys are seeing magic in the happening here. You're getting a $100 show for $20. Is that what it costs to get in here? What it costs to get in here? What? How much? I can't hear anybody. Somebody yell. What's the ticket cost of this thing? $25. You're getting a $150 show for $25. That's a fact, so. All right, going on. Tanner, you've already made a few edits and changes here. Like, I don't want to distract you too much, you know, because I know you are the future winner. But like, when you start with this, what are you looking for? You looking at shapes? You looking at materials? What's your base to start a design with?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to find a way to fit this driftwood into these stones, but I'm being cognizant of the textures on the stone, keeping those consistent throughout. And I believe I'm going to call this tank the Lady.
Right.
He's referring to the lane. If you're familiar with any of my escapades. I named my last tank after Joey's dead arowana. Like 5 people got it, which was all that mattered. His arowana that died, called Buddy. That went over like a fart in church with him, but
I laughed. He's not here. He's not here, so whatever. It's fine. Talk about it. Man, yeah, this is feverish.
I love the mix, especially like the gravel, the dragonstone. It's like the Malaysian driftwood.
It's okay. It's okay if you're into that kind of thing.
So it's OG the original gangster right here, baby.
Let's take a time check. All right, 19 minutes left, folks. So let's do a check-in with you, audience. Let's get a pre-assessment. So far, how's Dustin doing?
Yeah! How's Dustin doing?
All right, that was all right. So far, how's Tanner?
he's got a way bigger crowd. Shit.
You know, next time we should probably put the stuff back here. so you, I mean, who wouldn't want to be sitting here staring at the backside of these two guys? But you know, maybe if we escape the other direction, this might be a little more entertaining for you guys. We need what we need is we need the camera thing from the frag off, where we got cameras showing what's going on. Who had that technology yesterday? We need somebody on stage and get these screens with camera stuff.
Dustin, how you feeling about this, baby?
Stepping back, taking a look.
Got a little off the rails.
That's right. That's right. He's going back off the rails, but that's all right. Because we're live on a Sunday, baby!
Yeah, Sunday. So Tanner, if you were gonna, once this tank was done filled with water, what ideally would you put in this tank with this scape you're working on?
We'll go with White Cloud Mountain News.
All right, you fresh people probably know what that is. I don't.
They're an awesome fish. And we gotta get some type of shrimp in here. Obviously, monos. Let's go with the LRB Blue Dream.
There you go, folks. That's what's living in here. What's going in this tank?
What would you plan? If you're planning live plants, what is in your head that you're thinking?
Plants or fish? What are we? Oh, this would be like a lot of like real contrasted Anubias.
Guys, time is ticking away faster than you realize. 17 minutes on the clock. 17 minutes on the clock. I like the idea of scaping barefoot, but I feel...
I'm so glad I started. It wasn't even premeditated at all. It really took a huge run.
Inherent danger of dropping rocks and woods on your feet. How many things you dropped on your feet?
So this is what I'm known for. I would say, at least 10% of the comments on my channel are always asking why I don't wear shoes. It helps me to stay grounded, but I'll cut glass, barefoot, all kinds of stuff that I probably should not be doing, but fingers, knock on wood. We good.
There you go. That's it. You gotta feel it. You gotta be one with nature. Get your feet right in there. You gotta step on the wood, run your toes through the sand, really get a feel for what it's saying to you. Dustin just can't afford shoes. That's his problem.
Day in the life of a plant guy, right there, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, I'm loving the tanks though. Planet Aquarium's did a fantastic job on these. It looks like the stands are about 36 inches tall. These are complete rimless, and these are complete, I'm pretty sure these are the Ocean Views. Yeah, these are the Ocean View series. These are a hot looking rimless tank.
This is like a $1,500. These are not inexpensive tanks.
Scott, if you were more popular and asked to be on this stage, what would you be doing in the Scape-Off?
Failing.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything you'd be doing different in either one of these tanks if this was you?
I mean, everybody has their own taste, right? Every aquascaper has their own specific taste. They like what they're going for, their style, whether it's a hardscape, plantscape, whether it's based on fish, and that all comes into play.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Would you be doing live plants mixed in with either of these?
No.
No, fish only?
I like fish only. I like fish.
It's true, it's a fact. Tanner, would you be putting live plants in with this if that was an option?
Yes. Yes, we'll keep it simple. Yes. This guy, you afraid of him? You afraid of him? Yeah, look at him.
I like color, baby.
He needs a black light to make his tank appealing.
He likes people to think that, but at the heart, he's just masqueraded. If you really push him, push comes to shove, he knows way more about fresh than corals. I'm giving away industry secrets here. You just lost half your business now. This guy's he's a freshwater scrub. Come on. All right, time's ticking away. I do. And it is really interesting to watch this because if you were here yesterday at the salt water, this is one of the tanks from the saltwater Scape-Off. I mean, salt water for something like this is really just who stacks rocks the best way. There's not much else you can put in here for design or look or scaping, you know?
For me, even coming from a saltwater background, freshwater in the last 5 years has grown leaps and bounds. And it is amazing, especially what the European market is doing. Bringing it over to the US, I think the next 5 years of this industry, we're going to see some huge, massive changes.
Do you feel there's any new innovation on the horizon? Like, what's the next big thing for freshwater?
I think you're going to start seeing Aquascape stores start to pop up throughout the US. Yeah. I do see that happening.
Tanner, you step back. I don't want to interrupt you. I'll ask you when you come back. Oh, we got more sand stuff going in. So Tanner, while you're doing that, I'll ask you. So you're a YouTuber. You have a huge following. You're primarily known for that. If the U.S. became a bigger scene for scaping competitions and that stuff, is that something you would be more involved in, or do you like to just keep it for you? Is this for you, or is this for? Why do you do this?
It's definitely for me. Like, I guess the selfish side of it would be that I just enjoy doing it, but I also want to show people that it's accessible and a fun hobby to be a part of, and it doesn't have to be about competition and that sort of thing. So I'm not a competition skater.
That's it. So win or lose, he's just here for you people. I want you to remember that. When you go to applaud, remember, he's all about just being part of the community. He's not about beating anybody. He's not about winning. He's not about being the best. He's not about being Scott Pro. He doesn't have to impress an audience. He's just here being one with nature. Remember that, everybody. I want you to think hard about that when you go to vote for who the winner is. I want you to really think about the care.
I feel like Dustin came into this, he had to defend his championship and come in, and his plan was winning. Going in this, giving an OG scape, coming up with a different idea, and being angry about it. How are you feeling about this, Dustin?
I feel good. I want to make a comment on that competition stuff though, since why not? Tanner kind of spawned this idea. I'm also not a competition scaper, and I actually hate all those crazy ADA scape contests because they make people feel like they can't do it. And they make people feel like I can never do that, or that's going to be too hard, instead of just doing what you like and what you think looks cool and enjoying your thing and not comparing it to others.
That's words of wisdom right there. Even though Dustin's the competition, I can't argue with that. Although I will say, if Tanner wins, he's going to save 10 homeless puppies. I mean, he's dedicating his win.
Oh, I'm killing cats if I win.
To all the puppies in the world. All right, let's do a time check. We got to be getting close here. Oh, 10 minutes, folks.
10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
It is really interesting to see like how much more goes into this, how much more you can do, how methodical these guys are.
It's awesome.
It is really awesome. And even though it is intimidating with competition or not, like these guys are true professionals. You know, we look at what they do, we watch their videos, we see their tanks, and it's still intimidating to try to aspire to get something like this, but it's just really years of practicing. Tanner, were you talking about in your talk yesterday, having like a sandbox setup that you just practice stacking in?
Yeah, so I just got a couple of boards that I put together, and it's just filled with clay sand, and it's my skate dojo. I just go in there. I have a wall in my my garage just filled with stones and driftwood and that sort of thing. And so if I'm feeling bored, I just go in there and I skate a few things. It helps decompress if I'm feeling stressed, and sharpens my skills as an aquascaper.
That's awesome. I love that. Escaping Dojo. You should take that and make a sign in your freshwater store. Change the name to OSA Escaping Dojo.
I'd say what I do like about this right now is the fact these guys are going into this unknowing what to do. They didn't know what type of woods, what rocks. They knew nothing what was ahead of them. A lot of times you guys see these aquascapers, there's a lot of planning going ahead to this, a lot of work. These guys are just going in it, totally blindfolded, and coming out with whatever they can come out with in 25 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, it's, you know, there was no pre-assessment here. There was nobody got a list of materials. 8.5 minutes to go, gentlemen, 8.5 minutes to go. So being able to come in here and kind of pick the stuff up, have a vision, see it, work with it, and two very different scapes going on right here. So that's the other thing that we always get out of these competitions. And, you know, I gotta really say, you know, not for nothing, this scape is more of a true Scape-Off. You know, DIY Joey, you know, it was fun, it was funny, but he didn't put in the effort to do an actual scape like this.
No, there is
two true scapes here. Yeah, absolutely. Thought, effort. Oh, you guys probably didn't see that, but standing here, Tanner almost just took down his whole scape with a slip of a rock. I wish we did actually fill these with water after the fact and see who's really looking the best. So I'll be right back, Scott.
How you feeling, Dustin?
Feeling good. You know, doing this is a heck of a lot of fun. I want to point out, like I think Tanner would agree with this, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but like we've both probably made a lot of bad aquascapes on our way up to do stuff like this. So I don't want people to be discouraged or anything like that. Like just throw the rocks in and keep playing.
I love how you just mentioned that too, because that's the absolute truth. It's trial and error. Just keep pushing forward. And it's that love and that's that passion. And I gotta tell you right now, in this room, these two guys have an extreme amount of passion. Anybody that's ever watched these videos, I mean, I've been able to watch these guys' videos right from day one and just seeing what it's turned into. It's pretty cool watching these two guys be on stage.
All right, time's ticking down here. We're getting closer and closer. I gotta go back again because I forgot again. All right, I keep going to bring this up and I keep forgetting, but I just want to give a shout out to Pet World Inc. They're the ones that supplied last minute the wood that came in. Carib Seed did the sand and the rock. But Pet World, big shout out to them for bringing in all this wood last minute for the Scape-Off. It really made a big difference for the material that we had to work with up here.
And you guys get all that. That's available at their booth. They have so much to choose from.
I think 20% off the whole booth too, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
So 6 minutes, gentlemen, 6 minutes.
Woo! Coming down to the final wire, baby.
All right, guys, let's give them some encouragement to get to the end here. Let's hear it for these guys. Bring it up. That's it. That's it. Oh. I feel like this is like the ultimate high stakes Jenga game.
Right now?
Like in general, like when you're aquascaping like this is the ultimate Jenga. So what, I'll ask Tanner, then you ask, but when you're doing a scape like this, do you typically do everything kind of compressed fit, or do you use glues and adhesives to hold things together?
I try to avoid using that stuff. If it's the type of tank that I'm going to be maintaining pretty frequently, or it's going to have rambunctious animals in it, then I'll secure it foam. But if it's just like an aquascape with some nano fish or whatever, there's no need to typically.
All right.
Dustin, how about you?
I have no idea what the question is.
Question was, is for Escape, do you typically glue things together, secure things, or do you like just compression fit when you do Escape?
I've been using a lot of wire recently in applications, just like, and we do a lot of Anubias, so I've been wiring Anubias. I don't use much glue, I'm really sloppy mess with glue, but wire you would tie trash bags with, you know? Like that wire I think is great.
And that holds up well over time in the water?
I just put it in and hope it doesn't screw anything up. But yeah, it hasn't hurt any fish or shrimp or anything like that.
All right, that's interesting. There you go. You guys just got a $100 tip for free. Industry professional tip right there. Again, so now for $25, you're getting a $250 show. The value of Aquashella cannot be understated here. There's nowhere else you're going to get freebie professional tips like that. All right, coming down, we're getting closer and closer. Just shy of 4 minutes, just shy of 4 minutes. And people are guys are still actively working up here. It's still active. Oh, whoa, we're cutting into a new bag.
I wasn't expecting this.
Me either. A late addition to another bag. I don't know, that could, what do you think?
I love this full look. In my head, I'm just like this.
Both of them.
Oh, it's a 2-for-1 deal right now.
2 for 1. Whoa, hey now.
I noticed. I know you told me it's wet. I didn't know it was wet. It's different.
Industry street secret, despite owning a fish company, Dustin doesn't like to be wet.
It's not where let's go.
Do we have a towel? Anybody? Does anybody have a towel? Justin's about to walk off stage if somebody doesn't provide a towel.
Wetness.
Scott, take your shirt off. Give me your shirt.
I'm ready to.
Give him your shirt.
Go back in. Go in.
Just do it. Come in, baby. We got.
That's it. All right, he's wearing.
Yes.
Close-up views. All right, Tanner's asking for time, so he's getting serious. Oh, we got contrasting sand going on up here. 2.5 minutes. Oh, we got a towel.
Oh, we got a towel, baby.
Oh, reef to reef towel. There we go. Thank you to the young gentleman who provided a towel. He could be an audience plan for Dustin. There could be secret scaping tips on the inside of that towel. We don't know. We're gonna need a ruling from the judge if that's a regulation towel or not.
It looks like
I'm just waving my face. That's it right there. So Tanner, we're coming down to the wire. So now you're doing some intricate thing. You're doing some different colors here. Are you going for a particular look like something's flowing through the middle here?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look like there's a little path going through, and as he was pulling that out, I was thinking about it earlier, but I thought that adding in this eco-completed could just make the path contrast a little bit more and draw your eye into the scape.
When you're doing something like this, in your mind, when you're visualizing it, are you visualizing something that would be out of the water like a path, or are you visualizing actually what this would look like underwater in a more natural setting?
So with this type of one, yeah, I guess it's something that would be out of the water, but as you're viewing it, you'll see the fish swimming in between, like through the path and stuff. So I would say it's kind of, I think of it in both ways.
Would you go full water in this tank, or would you go low water and have some airspace on the top?
This one's all water.
All water, baby. All right, Scott, give us the lowdown. Give us some final thoughts. What do you got going on over there? We're a minute 15, gentlemen. Minute 15.
Dustin, how you feeling? I see you're being meticulous about this. Where you're placing this. How you doing?
I don't want to talk for 60 seconds.
All right, that's it. All right, gentlemen, coming down. 1 minute, folks. 1 minute.
1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Get it on the plate. Use all your basket items. Don't miss anything. We're going to count it down. That's 50 seconds. Final touches happening.
I feel like the stress, they're sweating. They're coming down to the final wire.
Listen, I'm stressed and sweaty, and I'm just standing here looking at a phone. 35 seconds, gentlemen. 35 seconds. Get your final 30 seconds. This is it. Now or never.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Sunday, 15.
You can pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Aquashella Sunday. All right, gentlemen, here we go. 5, 4, 3, running before, we got different things, so. All right, well, we'll let you go first. You get Dustin up
Well,
here.
let me get Dustin. Dustin, come on up here.
Get up here.
We want you to tell us about the Scape, why you chose the Scape, and everything behind it.
Walk it through. Yeah, come on up. Give us a presentation.
Now it's talkie time. What was I thinking? Well, it's fun because you get like, I mean, this bag over here. Like, not everybody gets to set up an aquarium with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I had 8 to myself, all right? So like, it's cheating to begin with. So thank you for all the sponsors for all the dope stuff. For me, I love rimless tanks, so the first thing I thought was just like, I gotta get above that rim line. That was the first thing that came to me, was like, all right, cool, we got some vertical action, like most people have the rim on the top, or the ridge, or, I don't know what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about, this thing.
The brakes.
And so I wanted to come above that and kind of bring some tension there. I love this wood, and Dragonstone is cheating stone, right? Like, anybody can get, in my opinion, if you can get Dragonstone, like, it always looks cool. So I was just like, I'm gonna grab a bunch of Dragonstone and throw it in. And then I wanted to build up with the Dragonstone. The Dragonstone has pockets, holes, tension just built in. Like, if you go to a river, you're gonna get like a smooth rock or something like that. Like, Dragonstone's just one piece would look cool in an aquarium, right? So I just said, let's use a lot of it. I like the driftwood. I love that it was all kind of similar. You'll notice I didn't use any other type. Like, and props to Tanner too, he didn't use any other types as well. Like, I used one type of driftwood, which I think is a helpful tip. Andrew, we gotta do that driftwood video. But so one type of driftwood only, and I think that's a big tip for people, is use one type of driftwood, because if you go out in the forest, you're not gonna see like some random, you know, tree that's completely different than another. Like, it's all gonna kind of be the same. So I used all the one type. I was tempted because that stuff has good character, but it wouldn't look right with what I was trying to do. I don't know, everybody needs a little beach. I was looking for white sand, I got black, I used it. What else? Yeah, I wanted to get vertical. You know, I kind of got a little heavier on the right side. All my tanks look the damn same. I don't know if you guys have seen my like Aquascape, but it's all the same. Like, it's just a little variation. So that's a Dustin Scape, and I don't know, Tanner, you're up, dude.
Right on, props to my man. He's been in the game for a long time, so it's cool to work with him and go up against him. And in some ways we made a similar Scape, but what I was doing is, so as soon as we sort of came up, I saw the spider board, and I'm like, all right, I assumed that I was going to go for those pieces unless he took them before, then I was going to go with this manzanita. But what I tried to do is, so this piece that's on top, I saw it and I saw the curvature of the branches and everything. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to use that as my key element. I'm going to use all of the different textures and directions of the branches and everything, and I'm going to try to mesh that into this flowing sort of scape. So my idea is that your eye will go into this canyon in between these the rocks here, and your eye will go there and then kind of take you around the rest of the scape. So you'll come around the left side and up into this little crevice here, and then back to the right or through that opening again. And I picture with a ton of plants sort of in the back, like a horseshoe pattern. So a bunch of plants back here and here, and your eye just kind of goes through as the fish gracefully swim through the scape. And as you're looking into it, it just looks like another world. That's what I got.
All right, folks, now you know. Now you understand what both people did. So it comes down to the wire now. You don't even know I'm behind you now. You don't even know where I am. Here I go. All right, folks, we are going to now do the voting, the most important part of what's going on here. Let me get down a little. Where did I leave my phone? Here's my phone.
You get.
All right, sound meter. Time for the voting.
Now you guys choose who the winner of today's event is. It's all on you. So the louder the sound meter goes off, and that is our winner.
Make sure we're centered to the room.
Right.
Right now, all right, one more time for Tanner. The phone was right the first time. just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure it was right.
One last time for my boy, new boy, Dustin!
All right, confer over here with the judge.
I'm willing to do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your freshwater Scape-Off champion is Tanner! Huge thanks to these guys, all the sponsors, everything that's out here. Everything you see in here can be purchased at the show. Be sure to get around, check out all the booths, Pet World, Care of Sea, Planet Aquariums. I think that's everybody. I might have forgot somebody, but get around, check it all. Check these guys out, YouTube channels. Go over to Dustin's booth, see his stuff.
Make sure you guys give us one last round of applause for the whole event. Thank you guys.
All right, guys, thank you. Next speaker coming up at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for coming out and participating.
Yeah, I think you had me with the tension of you have more negative space around yours than I have on mine. So you have more like, you know, yours is more of a spot, mine's like all. I appreciate you.